Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to my aircraft hangar, I guess, quote-unquote hangar, since we are outdoors, here in War Thunder. I've got a couple planes here, and yeah, I thought I would share with you my experience with this game, my very early experiences with this game, because I am enjoying it quite a bit. So recently, I saw this game and thought, you know what, I haven't played like a flight sim or any kind of aircraft fighting game in a long while, and this was a free-to-play MMO, so I thought, you know, I'll just install it really quick, try it, maybe I'll play like one mission, see how it goes. But I ended up playing, I think, 8 missions or something like that. I just couldn't I couldn't stop playing. It's a very easy game to learn how to play. The controls are very simple. Graphics are actually really nice, and as far as the transaction goes, the in-game purchases and stuff, it's pretty out of the way. They've got the shop button here in the top right, but you're not, you know, super bombarded with that stuff. So I found that to be pretty cool. You can see up here at the top right, I got this gold eagle-like icon, and it's telling me I have 240 of the premium currency. That's actual currency you can pay for. And over here we've got the silver, and this is currency you actually earn in-game doing missions. So you can see I have quite a bit. Down here at the bottom you can see I could get another plane where it says recruit crew for 10,000. Initially you start with 2 planes, and so I have bought one. And essentially when you jump into a game, the number of planes kind of dictates the number of lives you have. So when one plane goes down, you've got the other 2 to choose from. When that one goes down, you're down to your last one. And if you lose that one, then you're kind of a spectator until the game is over, until the match is over. Now with these currency points you've got up here, you can actually select a plane and hit things like weapons and do, you know, basically purchase upgrades, and you'll see the costs here. You know, it's 10 of the silver. This is 10 silver, but it's locked because you have to kind of buy something in the previous tier and work your way down through these. So a very easy system to understand. It's pretty simple. And you can go over here and select planes. You can see the stats over here on the right, so that's where you can get a good comparison when it comes to the upgrades. You know what you're looking for, what you want to get. You also have a crew, so you can upgrade your crew. You know, the vitality, stamina, you can see those things here. Some planes have gunners, and so you can upgrade those guys as well. Other than that, you can switch out planes here. You could research more. Here you can see a lot of planes. There's a bunch of them. And a lot of these actually require that you be ranked up. So at the top here where Weem Cast is, you can see I'm actually currently at level 2. So you can see that a plane here requires that I be level 5 before you can get to that. So you got to work your way up, you got to rank up in order to get some of the cooler planes, including down here at the bottom here, bottom left, you can see we got some bombers. So you can actually do bombing runs and everything. But anyway, like I said, it's a pretty simple system to understand. There are complexities to it as far as the stats and everything. There's a lot to look at. But it's a pretty easy game to get into. So, in fact, let's just jump into a game. I've got 3 planes here, right? And we've got this to battle. We're going to go ahead and click that and queue up. So I am here. I am playing as the American team. Looks like we've got a game already. Right now, it's pretty easy to get into games. There's a lot of people playing, I guess. And you can see our mission here. We're a blue team. We've got some ground forces that are going to be moving through the canyons, and we are going to be trying to take out their ground forces as well as their planes. So let's get this thing started. Alrighty, we are in game. I guess it's pretty cloudy here. Look at that. We're going to come down out of that. Now that's pretty interesting because I've played this map a few times and it didn't have this kind of cloud, this kind of fog going on. So that's very cool. It looks like it changes from time to time. It does look like I can get under it here as well. So basically where you move your mouse, that's where your plane's going to go. You do have a rudder turn here with the Q and E. A and D actually rolls your plane, so I can roll as such. I can right click to zoom, and I can middle mouse click to target, basically to lock onto a plane. Now your guns don't shoot very far, so you do need to get in there kind of close. So we're going to do that. We're going to kind of fly along here. We've got our buddies around us, so you can see in the mini-map we're all kind of flying somewhat together. You can see the anti-aircraft fire is happening. It's firing up from the ground there. So if I'm gonna kind of spin around here because this plane is relatively close. There is artillery on the ground right there, and just for fun, let's go ahead and try to take out the artillery. We're gonna lock onto it. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Try to take this thing out. Okay, I gotta pull up. A little too close there. Didn't quite get it. But we do have a plane here. Looks like he's gonna actually go right by us. No, he's turning around. Some evasive maneuvers. Now, you see a circle there leading the plane? Now, you do have to lead with your bullets. So you actually don't aim at the plane. You aim at that lead circle once you get close. So I am kind of hitting that. Let's see if I can follow this guy. Huh. I don't want to hit him. I would rather not crash into him. Okay, so he went around somewhere. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a guy. Actually, it's the same guy, so we're still locked onto him. Let's get in here and try to shoot him. Uh oh, somebody's shredding me. Oh, that guy went down. And I've got somebody on me. Let's try to turn out of this. Now, your plane can actually be damaged all over the place, which is what I really like. You can see over here on the left, to the left of my plane a bit, a diagram that shows my tail has been hit a little bit. Your wings can get hit. Your pilot can actually be hit. You can get hit and lose fuel, basically leak fuel, and eventually not be able to fly anymore. A lot of cool different things can happen. Yeah, I hit him a little bit, but that was a little... didn't leave myself enough room to get him. So those are some of the ground targets we want to go after. We're going to go ahead and turn around. And we do want to slow down a bit. I was going a bit fast. We want to slow down to give ourselves some time. And we'll choose one of the targets up front here. Okay, that was a little close. We did hit him. You can see we've got some experience, and we did earn some of the currency as well. So you don't have to fully destroy in order to at least earn some points. Somebody's trying to take me out. Let's get in here. Oh, no! Oh, well, that was that. So technically we're not fully crashed. It's gonna, but if you do land your plane, it will leave in X number of seconds. So I did not explode, so this wasn't technically a full-on crash, but there we go, now we're out. Okay, and as you can see, that plane is now gone. It's locked because we destroyed it, and we've got one selected. Let's do this. Alrighty, once again up in the clouds. Now at the very top you can see the blue bar and the red bar. That's kind of an indication of how well we're doing. Once your bar moves all the way into the center and is empty, you are gone. Now also on the bottom left you can see the ground force numbers. Looks like we've got more than they do. We're blue. So we're doing pretty good. That guy just crashed. Okay, so we have... looks like we might have an enemy behind us? Can't tell. But we're just going to go ahead and get forward here. Do some flying through some canyons here. I like to turn my side. Now, when you roll here with A and D, you actually don't change directions at all. You still need to use the mouse to do that. So you can do some pretty cool stuff, like flying along the cliffs. Ah. Here we go. Let's try to follow this guy. I'm going to slow down a bit. I don't want to hit him. I was going a little too fast. We're going to try to do a 360 here and see where he ended up. Looks like he's turning as well. We're going a little too slow. A little too slow. And it looks like he pretty much crashed. So he's gone. No longer a threat here. There's a guy up there. Let's see if we can follow this guy. And you've kind of got this overdrive. I forgot what they call it, but you can go at the top left. You can see it's red. It says 110%. I'm holding W forward. When you don't hold forward, you just kind of stick at your normal speed. So that's not a consistent thing you always have to do. But if you hold it forward, you actually will go a little bit faster than 100%, but it won't go forever. It will stop, and then it has to essentially refresh. See if we can get closer to this guy. And he ate it. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and spin around here and head back to the action. Okay, we're just about back to some ground units I think we'll go after. See if we can get an angle on these guys. Basically in this canyon on the right. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. There is anti-aircraft right there in front of me. We're going to leave that alone and hope it doesn't tag us. Ooh, Ooh. Okay, and I'm going to go right over one as well. This probably... Oh, bomber just hit these guys. Try to lead him. Oh, oh! Well, we clipped the ground a bit there, but, you know. Not super realistic, but it works. Okay, we got another ground unit headed this way. Let's go ahead and speed up just a little bit. Okay, once again. Oh, get off the ground. Doesn't look like it did any damage. My plane icon didn't come up with any damage, so... We do have the gear down. I actually can't bring the gear up in this plane. Oh, I'm not... Oh, I wasn't going fast enough. I didn't realize. Well, we're down to our last plane. But as you can see at the top center, we are just about winning this thing. Just about done. So we're on our last plane, and we're trying to speed back to the action as the game is just about over. We've just about got this thing won. There are ground units straight ahead, but we may not get there in time. I think we're going to try to turn and hit some of these planes, since they're right here. Now I'm going to lead him. He's heading in this direction. He's probably going to come out of the canyon, so I'm going to actually try and get ahead here. Let's see if we can get the target. There we go. It is tough. That thing moves around a bit, especially once they know they're getting shot at. It can be hard. And we're going to follow him for a bit. Try to stay ahead of him. Okay. And I guess the game's over, so that's that. So after every match, you're brought here to the this kind of results screen. You can see the different points and experience you've earned. You can also click on the statistics tab, and you can see that I failed miserably. Took out one ground unit, only earned 350 points, so I could have done better. I actually have done better. I've ranked better before, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you're just terrible. Okay, well, let's take this opportunity to go ahead and jump into another battle, see how this thing goes. We will stay on America here. We've been kind of earning our ranks in with this country, so we'll go ahead and see how long this takes to load up. Now, I've had load times take as long as 30 or 40 seconds before. That's not long, right? When I say as long as. But, you know, that's here in the beginning. One of the things I kind of worry about with games like this is they're new, and so the wait times are really short. There's a lot of people playing, and then you kind of get invested, and then there's kind of a drop-off. People stop playing it, and the wait times become longer and longer, and then everybody kind of bails on it. So I'm hoping this game, you know, definitely keeps that up. I think they've got some other stuff planned where you can actually play some of the ground units and some of the sea units. There's some maps where there's battleships and things like that. I don't know that for sure, but I seem to run across somewhere a section that had options for ground and sea battles that were grayed out and said they were coming in the future. So anyway, that could be pretty interesting. If they play as well as this plays, as far as the aircraft battles go, I'd be pretty excited to try that out. So let's see, we've got another map here. In fact, this is not a map I've played before. It looks like it's pretty much the same stuff, though. Destroy planes, ground vehicles, and we need to be bombing the enemy base. So let's jump in here and see how poorly we can do this time. Okay. So we got radio kind of telling us what we need to be doing. This is a really cool map. I have not been in this one before. Looks really nice, though. Let's see. So I believe you can hit tab and bring up scores as well. Yeah. That's kind of a norm, all right? We're going to fly in here. Looks like we've got some people going this way as well, according to our mini-map. Let's see. So we're pretty well distanced. We've got a bit of a trip to go, but we do have ground units in this general direction. Boy, with these kind of mountains and these slopes and everything, this could be much more difficult than the previous maps where you did have canyons, but at the ground level things were very flat. Here, not so much. So let's see, we do have a plane coming. Actually, it's coming at us pretty quickly. We got some ground units down here, so we're going to hope that he just kind of has to pass by us very quickly, because we're going to go for these guys. Try to take out a ground unit. We're going to slow this down. Okay. Not quite, but we did hit him. We got some XP there. So let's turn this thing. We got guys shooting at us. I think we went pretty deep. Nice. There we go. Of course, we took a hit or so for that. We may have problems trying to get out of here alive. The bullets zinging past us. The mountains are pretty steep. My plane doesn't climb very well at all. But we do have some of our buddies around here, so maybe that'll help. Since we've got this guy in front of us, I think we'll kind of go in this direction and see where he goes. Okay, we hit him a couple times there. Let's see if we can follow him for more. Looks like we're in there pretty good. I think we hit him a good number of times. Disappeared over the cliff. Maybe he'll get a sense of security thinking that we're gone. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. I'm going to clip these trees. Okay, he is outpacing us. My plane isn't all that fast either. But maybe he'll spin around. Actually, it does look like he's coming back in this direction. Oh boy. Trying to get him there. Boy, did I not hit him once? I think he's smoking though. Yeah, we did expend the bullets there. I actually cannot fire right now. So we're going to slow down because we're gaining on him pretty quickly. And I want bullets back. Come on, bullets. Okay, there we go. See if we can keep on this guy. Yeah, you're safe. There's no one behind you. Oh, I think I got him a few times there. And again. Woo! They're right by me. I reduced to 0 speed on accident. He's coming back again. Ugh. He knows I'm here. I think he's trying to like get behind me. You can see I've got this circle, and it kind of goes over his circle, but you're trying to get the crosshairs. The crosshairs take a bit to catch up to the circle. My larger empty circle is kind of an indication of where my cursor is, my mouse is. Oh, no! Well, that was no good. We just totally ran into each other. And we will apologize. Sorry about that. We are right next to each other. That's cool. He didn't take it personally or anything. We're going to go ahead and join the battle. I have seen some people definitely get pretty pissed off about you running into them. That's the first time it's actually happened to me that I've run into a friendly. But even suiciding into an enemy, definitely frowned upon, so don't do that. You will hear about that. Now, obviously, you can't help it sometimes. I try to avoid it. The one time I did it was completely accidental. Spun around and just ran into a guy. I didn't even know he was there. It wasn't even the guy I was going for. But anyway, it's something to consider is that, and I think that's pretty typical in flight sims in general, that running into people is just very much frowned upon. Okay, I'm going way too fast. Not going to make that angle. This plane is one of my better planes. I did pick this one up later. Okay, he crashed. We got some points there. You can see his aircraft was destroyed, and while we weren't fully responsible for that, we do get some XP. And I don't know, there's probably some indicator that he's being hit when he crashes, or he was hit within a few seconds of crashing, something along those lines, I'm sure. That's how they count that. Well, let's see, we got stuff here, we do have stuff to the right, and since we have the canyon this way, let's go this way.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Yeah, we are certainly losing. Radio man. We'll see if we can find some ground units this way. Looks like there's some straight ahead. I think this is where I went before. See if we can't find something. Right now it seems like everything's pretty far away. Looks like there might be a plane. Yes, there is a plane ahead of us. He is moving. We are getting closer to him pretty quickly, actually. We could try to hunt him down. Or we could continue on. Oh boy, wow! Plane burnt up. There he is. There's the guy that zinged me. So we have now got one plane left. We're going to jump right back into the battle here. Let's see how we're doing here. We can't see the score yet. Here we go. Alright, so we haven't done too bad. I'll take 5th out of, I don't know, 15 people. Far from the action here. We got some flying to do. Let's see, this is the closest plane, and he is coming this way, it looks like, the way we're gaining on him. Yeah, maybe not. And we got this guy up higher. He's actually much closer. He's probably coming for me. Try to hit him a bit. I think we did. A little bit of smoke there. See if we can follow him. Now I want to get a little bit closer. I could be firing, and yeah, we got an assist. He just died. Let's puff of smoke here. Let's turn around. Another ally I just got really close to. Okay, let's see. This guy's really far away. He's out there a bit. We are not doing good. Let's go ahead and fly over this hill. Actually, you know what? There's ground forces, it turns out, closer to us over here. We need to do something quick. So we're going to try to swoop in on this before we run out of lives. A little bit of a graphic issue going on there with the fog. It's pretty odd. I've not seen that before. Okay, let's slow it down, slow it down. So these guys are at a steep angle somewhere. Just over this guy. Let's kind of round this a bit. Try to come around this corner. So there we go. And they're all in a line. So we're going to pick one near the back here. Look at that. Now, my buddies probably shot some of them up, but that's cool. We get some credit. Let's turn around. Sharp. Oh boy. Whew. Try to make that turn. No, we didn't quite do it. I thought we were going to make it, but not going to happen. But that's the end of that one. I think we've pretty much lost. But I think I gave you a good idea of how this game works. Like I said, controls very simple. It's easy to get into and play. And it's actually a lot of fun. So check that out if you get a chance. If you like these kind of flight sim, these battle flight sims. And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.